All right, so we are here in the Raymond household. I'm here with my lovely wife, Michela. Michela. People call her Michela.
It's been a while since you guys have seen me in Jose's YouTube videos.
Yeah, Michela. It's Michela. Michela.
Not Michaela.
Not Michela. All right, so we're here, and we got a bunch of questions to go over, and
we'll explain that this is a new.
This will be a new series.
Video of a new series.
All right, we will put at least one of these a week up of the trials and tribulations of holding together a marriage while contest prepping, while not prepping, low carb, high carb, the whole thing. And you know what? It's not very much different than everyday life and everyday husbands and wives in any industry. It isn't easy. If you want to be successful at anything, it takes a lot of work.
And we are not a perfect couple.
No.
This is
I
not.
didn't say we were successful.
This is
said
not
if you want
like be
to
like
be.
the Raymonds. You want to be like the Raymonds because we are far from perfect.
Right.
Right.
So let's just tackle some of these questions. One was recently there was a post of me on. Is a throwback picture of me from the Auto Classic a couple of years ago, and I was doing a front double by, and I was pulling a vacuum, and it looked really good. And a friend that she didn't know, and he's a good dude, John Ward, big John Ward, was like, "Oh, teach me how to Photoshop." It was an inside joke between he and I, and she jumped the gun like she tends to do. And went off on him, let him have it, you know. And I thought it was funny. I had to go in and apologize.
I don't do that a lot, though. No, I don't do that. You're going to catch me at the wrong time.
Right.
And I was aggravated. I probably had a shitty customer at work, and I saw that, and then that was the end of it. That was the end of John Wood.
We'll apologize to John.
Sorry, John. I apologize.
Big you even know Big John. We went to his room. He posed for Chris.
I know. That's so bad.
Yeah.
He sent me a message.
He did?
And he was like, I was just a joke.
John's a good dude.
Yeah, he said, do you remember you came to my room
with
Chris? I was like, I'm sorry, but just careful what you say.
So that's how she is. She's Sicilian, hot blood. She's
hot.
But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way because she goes to bat for me. She's very defensive of her husband, and I appreciate that. But sometimes I gotta.
On the other hand, on the flip side,
I'm a lot older and more mature and wiser. I don't jump the gun, and
that calls me immature.
I said I'm more mature. I didn't say you were immature. I'm just wiser. I know. We can go back to another incident where we were at the Arnold Classic and everyone's coming up to us like, "Did you hear Sean Ray? He was shitting on you. He was saying, you know, you're an old man. You don't care anymore. That you don't."
That was the Olympia.
Now, was it the Olympia? Whatever. Point being is, I didn't get too ruffled by it because I didn't hear.
You were though. You were angry. Don't lie.
Well,
you were angry.
If you have people telling you, this is why it doesn't work because she speaks over me.
Well, I'm not gonna sit here like a little mouse.
Yes, you
and
are.
Not speak.
Yeah.
No, because your voice.
All right, tell the
annoying.
story.
No, but you were mad. Don't lie to me.
I wasn't mad. I was.
Yeah, he was mad because Tito was mad as well. If I was the only one that was mad, you wouldn't have cared.
No,
but Tito
I was
cared,
just
so
like,
you
oh,
cared.
what did he say? What?
You were angry. You wanted to find him.
Anyway,
just as fast
here we
as
go.
I did.
She takes it upon herself to message him. I told her don't do that. She messages him, goes off on him, and he's like, whoa, what do you mean? This is my job to critique, you know. So I went and actually found the replay broadcast of the show, and he didn't really.
Okay, first
it wasn't
of all,
as bad.
Correction. You found the video of the finals of Sean Ray,
Right?
Not the prejudging.
Well, our prejudging wasn't broadcast.
It was. No, you found the wrong video.
I found one where he didn't say it as bad as.
It wasn't as bad because people gave him shit for it, and that's why the next time he spoke be doing the commentary, he wasn't as rude. That's
Okay,
why.
I need to find the
why.
video where he actually shit on me.
Yeah, you should, because I wasn't the only one that was making a scene about it.
All right. Anyway, it wasn't.
And I guarantee you, all the comments underneath this video will not support Sean Ray. Sean Ray and I squashed it, but
All right.
Sean Ray says the wrong things, and it's not the first time he's done that.
All right. Point being is, it's we just all need to settle down a little bit here. So then we were asked, is it the same in the reverse side? Because we'll go out to dinner just the other night, and she's like, "Do you see those assholes?" And I'm like, "Who? What? What are you talking about? Why is there assholes everywhere we go?" But they're looking at you. They're staring at you. Yeah, I could hear them say something like, telling their wife to look at this guy. And I don't give a shit. Do you think I trained for 30 years for people not to look at me? No, I'm used to it. But she gets offended. She's like,
I don't get offended.
it's rude.
There's a way of going about it.
I understand.
There's a way of going about it.
And,
you don't point.
Yeah.
You don't stare. You don't speak loudly enough so I can hear you.
And she'll be like, why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
I don't say anything
You
like
want to meet
that.
him?
You're such an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't say anything like that. I just look at them so that they know I heard them, and I don't say a word.
Yeah.
And I go on with whatever I'm doing.
Okay. So,
He makes me be like, come on to be like this vicious.
Chihuahua. I'm telling the story.
Chihuahuas.
So, no, I understand. I definitely do, because when I was younger and my brother was a freak, and he was all about attention, he'd be in the middle of the beach with 1,000 people doing calisthenics with a boombox blaring Stevie B, and I'd be like, what are you doing, dude, And then everyone would just be staring at him, saying stupid comments, and then I would get defensive, and I'm like, well, you don't talk about my brother like that. If I want to make fun of him, I can, but you can't.
But I don't make fun of you in public like that.
Okay. All right,
You were making fun of Tito because he was doing calisthenics on the beach.
Yeah, he would do it through the mall, walking through the mall. I'm like,
good for him.
Dude, enough. So, on the reverse end,
No.
we're not going to have the same situation, because I look very different, She's a cute girl, so people aren't really just going to say disrespectful things. Now, if they did, it would escalate to a whole new level. It would have to be really disrespectful for me to, one, to catch it, two, to be upset over it. So if it was, it would be pretty bad. So luckily, thankfully, we haven't gotten into that situation where I had to defend her or anything like that. But
My mouth usually takes care of it anyway.
yeah, she got a mouth for sure. So the next question we should move on to is dieting together. Why don't you take the lead on that one, and you tell us.
The joys of dieting together.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's easier dieting together, no?
I believe so. Yes.
It's easier for him. It's hard. It's a little harder on my end because, well.
Yeah. Let's not say you cook on my food.
No, I don't cook. We do, and I'm very grateful.
Hard
for
body
them
meals, baby.
because
Hard body meals.
If I didn't have them, I would have to take off a day of work just to cook all the food because
Right.
I have zero time to cook all the meals for 4 days for 2 people. Especially you are 6 people in one. That's a lot of food and it's a lot of money.
It sure is. My wallet knows it.
Yeah. And if I cooked it all, my wallet would know it even more.
Yeah. All right,
No, but dieting is easier together. We're on the same schedule.
Yeah. We
eat
do
the same
cardio.
meals.
We try to match up our
half.
schedules so we can be
I do
done by
cardio
a
at
certain
home
time
now.
at night.
Yeah.
And sit
Sort
down.
of done.
We put on a Netflix movie and she's out like a light within minutes.
5 minutes.
So here's the
I
thing
can't
to all
help
you
it.
guys out there that you might get aggravated with your wife. Just put up with her and then sit down to a
Put
movie
on a
with her.
movie and she'll go to sleep.
Boom, she's out. You have the whole night to yourself. It's wonderful.
That's not nice.
No, it's true though. She passes out right away. But
Why though? Why do I pass out?
Because she gets up early for work.
Why?
Because you family owns a restaurant. You got to be there early.
I know, but I wake up an hour early so that I can take care of the dog. I can cook your food. I can pack your food.
You're earning
I
your
can
keep.
get your stuff
Damn right,
ready.
girl.
An hour every morning. So instead of sleeping until 6, I get up at 5 every day.
Mm-hmm.
And twice a week, I get up at 3:15.
3. You should have left it at 3. It sounded better.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a liar.
Okay.
Do you lie? Are you a liar?
I have nothing.
So I wake up early, so I'm tired at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
From work, I go to the gym, I train, I pose clients, then I come home and I have to clean up your mess. I have to,
What did I do the minute I came home?
Because
I gotta
this kid
do
doesn't
dishes.
even know where the laundry's
She don't do
located.
dishes. She's like, I have eczema. I can't do dishes.
No, my hands are in water. They're dry.
Whatever.
B, it's one fucking thing that you do.
Listen to the mouth on her.
It makes me so angry, though.
Oh, the truth hurts.
It makes me angry.
It's like that.
So I purposely leave
Dave
my
Palumbo's
dishes in the
thing
sink
there.
for him to wash them. My dad always washes the dishes when my mother
Right.
cooks.
You notice there's a pattern here. She thinks anything her dad does, I gotta do. Yeah. It ain't that way. Her mother works like a dog.
My father doesn't. My father works
They
more
both
than my
do.
mother.
There's a thing.
Yeah.
That's why they work.
All right, similar to us. I work like a dog. You don't.
Yeah. They share bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my mother pays all the bills.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
That she does do.
All right, so let's move to the next question. Sleeping, snoring. I'm morbidly obese. I snore tremendously
Horrid.
between me and Chewy.
But Choo snores are cute.
Yeah, so
I
am
love Chewy snores because they sound like there's bubbles in his nose.
Yeah. It's not bubbles.
You are like Neil's on a chalkboard.
Yeah. It's
Kind of
very
want to
loud.
suffocate you.
So I've been. It gets a little better as I'm closer to a show when my weight starts coming into check, but I'm still obese. I mean, 218, 215 pounds at my height is way too heavy. So I'm still feeling it.
It's horrid.
That's pretty bad.
Don't milk it.
It's pretty bad.
It's bad.
And she loves to record everything. So I hear my snores, or it ends up on her story on Instagram. I don't even know I was snoring until I watch her Instagram. So that's it.
I've like deep down, I've really thought about putting a pillow over your face.
Well, the feeling's mutual, and it has nothing to do with snoring.
That's that's horrible.
So
Now I'm gonna remember that the next time I.
well,
do
everyone, well, it's immortalized right here on YouTube. Let's go to the next one. Next question. What was the next question?
We're gonna go to Shane for this one.
All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna say this is a brand new shirt that's out. The new bearded lady shirt with a muffin. Look at the muffin. The bearded lady of Boston with her muffin. You can get these only at thebostonmass.com. Brand new, beautiful, soft
Need
material.
some chocolate chips on the muffin.
Yep, chocolate chip
It's a
muffin.
scratch and sniff. If you scratch it, it smells like chocolate.
Yep. Beautiful. Love it.
Scratch it and film it. Let us know what you think.
So the last one was in regards to jealousy.
In
Do you
regards
get
to-
jealous? Do you get jealous?
Okay. The last part of this question
This
was
could be a long answer.
jealousy. The most wasted of human emotions. Do either of us get jealous? I do not. As she said earlier, I don't give a shit. It's not something that I'm old, man. I'm too old for that emotion. I don't have it in me. I'm more jealous of Flex Lewis and his new
You
GTR
would be.
than I am of my damn wife, or guys looking at my wife or whatever. But no, I'm not even jealous of that. I'm
Who
happy.
spends that amount of money on a friggin' Nissan, though?
I know, Flex. What are you doing? He calls it Godzilla. He loves the thing. It's a nice
Nissan.
car. It's a
End
nice-
of story. It's
I
a
know.
Nissan.
I think they're like 100, 100
Don't matter.
110.
It's a Nissan.
I would be having a G-Wagon.
Not even.
Yeah. Anyway,
Take a Lambo over that thing.
no, Lambo, give me a break.
For a Nissan.
I don't get jealous. I don't like that. You know, for those of you that don't know, there's 14 years between us. And that plays a big role in just how things are handled. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not always right. I'm not always wrong. But I'm, you know, stuck in my ways, and I don't have energy for children's emotions and things like that.
Call me a child.
Nope, I did not. I would call you a child if I was calling you a child. But you're young, so...
Okay, so,
But-
alright, so
move on.
he's basically just telling you people that I'm jealous.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm not
Said
jealous.
I'm not. I didn't say
Okay,
you
but
were.
you're saying you don't have time for child emotions.
Yeah, because I got other things to worry about.
Okay, well, you're saying that I'm jealous of people?
I didn't say that. Why don't you say it?
I'm not jealous of anybody.
Oh, awesome.
You know what it is? He mistakes the ignorance of other women and me getting mad with jealousy. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like me, I wouldn't hit on another chick's husband. I just think it's rude and it's not acceptable. But like other people don't, some people don't think that way. And then I get mad and then it's an automatically like a jealous thing. Like, no, I'd rather break her head
I
than
understand.
be jealous. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the difference. I'm not a jealous person. I don't like disrespect. That's different. Right?
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
When
so-
girls are inappropriate and send inappropriate messages, that makes me angry, not jealous.
fair enough.
End of story.
Right. I like that. Yeah.
So send another message and watch what happens.
All right.
Just kidding.
So we are 2 weeks away from the Arnold Classic now.
Wow, so fast.
2 weeks. We'll be there in full force. I'll have
Old
my partner, my business partner there. Big, bald, badass Shane. And we'll be bringing lots of our merchandise.
That's gonna be exciting.
Shirts, beanies, thermals, tanks.
Melton.
The bearded lady shirt. My beautiful wife will be there as well.
Not competing now.
Not competing. She will be competing in the IFBB Pro, though, which is 4 weeks after the Arnold.
Is it 4 or 3?
Well, the Arnold's
3.
March 3rd. The IFBB Pro's March 31st.
Yeah,
So I'm going to say that's 4 weeks.
sounds good.
Um,
Rather than 4 than 3.
So we're going to have a whole crew of us there. Another Boston-based pro, Derek Upshaw. We're going to have the last year's USA sensation. No, not Derek Lunsford, but Jacob Wilson. See, I love Derek, and he deserves all the accolades he got. But what was missed and totally overlooked was my boy Jake. How many guys go in, win the USA's, then place second a week later in their first pro show? Jake did that. He went from the USA's to beating a 5-time world champion, perennial Olympia Samuel Haddad, who's one of the best in the world. Jake beat him. So yeah, Derek is amazing and deserves everything he got, but you know, unfortunately Jake was a little overshadowed by Derek's success. But Jake was unreal, and he's doing his...
They turned pro at the same show, right?
Yeah. So he's going to do the Indy Pro as well as Mike Ergis. Mike turned pro in 2006. He's looking amazing right now. We're going to bring a whole crew of us there. My wife is doing bikini, and we look forward to being there. If you guys are going to be in the Indy area, make it out. We're bringing the whole crew. Shane will be there, and Mel, and the whole Boston Mass crew.
That's it.
So we'll look forward to seeing you.
Thanks, guys. Like this video, comment below. No, thumbs up.
Oh, below.